in beautiful Tuscany riding Ducati's new Multistrada 1260 Enduro. As you can see, it looks very similar to its previous guise, Multistrada 1200 Enduro, which was first launched 3 years ago. However, it's now inherited the new 1262 Testa DVT engine that we saw in Ducati's new Multistrada last December. This powertrain makes 158 horsepower and I think it's about 94 pound-foot of torque. And this torque delivery is much improved over the previous model. Now, Ducati claim there's a 20% increase in torque at 5,500 revs, which is certainly noticeable on the road. It weighs just over 260 kilograms and costs just shy of 18 grand in the UK, with about a £200 price difference between the two models. As you can see, this is the Ducati sand colour, and it actually has somewhat of a sand texture to it. Now, you probably can't hear it, but scratching on it it's a bit weird, to be honest. I'm not a fan. It's somewhat like a nail file or having a bike plastered in fine-grained sandpaper. The red one I much prefer, and we're going to be riding this model off-road this afternoon. They're both identical, but as you can see, this has got enduro effects such as the shorter screen on it. So while it shares the same powertrain as the Multistrada 1260, it actually has a shorter first gear and final drive to make for better off-road use. Now, this is the same gear ratio that we saw on the original Multistrada 1200. It's got a host of extra tech, including a new 5.6-inch, I believe, TFT HR dash, which I believe stands for high resolution dash. It's got Ducati Skyhook suspension, as well as Superbike level brake components. And of course, there's a selection of riding modes from road, enduro, sport, touring. There's a breadth of availability of adjustment here. I think they said there's around 400 different setups of the suspension parameters, so it's really truly an adjustable bike and will suit whatever the rider needs. We've been on road this morning. We've done a 150-kilometre loop. So this afternoon we're heading off-road into the beautiful Tuscany countryside, which is also the location of Ducati's off-road DRE, the Ducati riding experience. So lucky customers coming along to that school next year will get to ride these new Multistrada 1260 Enduros. But this afternoon I get to ride it off-road and I'm really looking forward to it.